It's cruise day, my favorite day. Well, maybe the second day, because then you're not getting on the ship, the whole embarkation, whatever. It's cruise day, and we're on the Brightline train heading down to Port Miami. Gonna meet up with Carnival Celebration for our first ever cruise on that ship. First glimpse. We are on board Carnival Celebration. Check-in process, very smooth, not fancy in any way, just walked up, showed the paper. They were calling our boarding group right on time, so we waited about 10 seconds and walked right on the ship. First impressions, gorgeous vessel, very similar to Carnival Mardi Gras, which we've enjoyed for day visits before, but kind of different aesthetic. Now we're here at the Serenity Bar, which is the Serenity area. I forget what they call it, but adults only area, and just escaping the madness of embarkation for a moment to get a drink. After a brief rest over at the Serenity area, there's a nice pool there, hydrated, we're going to get something to eat. Just looking down at the main pool area. We were fortunate enough to board it around just before 11 o'clock, and there was nobody, so now things are filling out. Typical embarkation day kind of stuff, but perfectly navigable. Gonna get a sandwich. All right, I may have also got some pizza as well. This spot's really neat. Looking forward to hanging out, having a drink here. It's one of the reasons that I chose Celebration over Mardi Gras. This is called Latitudes Bar. It's at the Gateway area, I believe it's called. They've got like a flipboard sign. It's travel themed. I'm a sucker for that. Well, we took it pretty easy the first couple hours on board, just relaxing, and didn't do much filming. Now we're sailing away, and it was gorgeous earlier. So rainy sail away, but you know, Carnival famous for their sailaways, and despite the rain, a lot of people hanging out on the open decks here as we sail past the terminals for NCL and Royal Caribbean, leaving Port Miami. Leaving the port behind. Miami traffic. Love Miami traffic. The ship is beating the cars. The rain has stopped, so people are spreading out now. I need to get a drink. So I stopped at the famous Guy's Burgers. I've never had a Guy's Burger because you can't always get a veggie burger here at Guy's Burgers. But I don't know, maybe on Celebration, we're in good shape because this gentleman's helping me right now. So I've got my veggie burger. They said it took about 5 minutes, and yeah, it was about that. You got all sorts of toppings options over here, and some barbecue sauces, hot sauces. Let's give it a shot. So I had my first burger from Guy's Burgers. Really happy they did a veggie burger there. It was actually pretty good. I like the toppings options. I don't go for the whole donkey sauce, super gooey burger thing, but it was very good. Fries were awesome too. So nice complimentary dining option on Carnival. Now we are heading to the spa auction. They actually do 2 of them here. And if you check out my top 12 things to do on Embarkation Day, you'll see that I recommend going to the spa auction. Why? Because you have to be there to win, and a lot of people don't show up. So you have a decent chance of getting something free from the spa. Well, we didn't win at the spa raffle. We're gonna take a walk, grab a drink, maybe over at Alchemy, but passing through, this is the atrium area of the ship, and it's a real differentiator. There's actually windows out that way. They're covered right now, but there's shows in here. Right now they're just showing rehearsals. Stopping at Alchemy Bar. Love this spot on Carnival. Really cool stuff here. They make their own tinctures and elixirs with a very creative menu. Got a mule over at Alchemy Bar. Just the cocktails there are so well balanced. Nothing's overly syrupy or sweet. Really good. And Audrey got a cucumber something sunrise. Not sure. Now gonna head, I think, to the Serenity deck and hang out there for a little bit before dinner, I suppose. Starting to get a little dark, actually. Also, I don't know if this is a thing with bars on land, but cruise lines are starting to change on their menus Moscow mules. So here on Carnival, this on the menu was just listed as a mule. And I think there's another cruise line changing them to Kiev mules. Serenity area is really nice, though there's a group near the pool right now, and we'll say having a very good time. I'm glad they are. Wish you could adjust the volume on other people, though. Look at this, we just stumbled across this Tides pool area right by Shaq's Big Chicken. Nobody in the pool. People behind us hanging out, but this is kind of nice. We've time traveled. Actually, I kind of fell asleep after having a few drinks and hanging out on deck, but it was nice. So we're in Shebang now, which is, it's kind of strange. They have a Chinese cuisine menu and a Mexican menu, but it's all on one. It's different. I'm starting off with champiñones, like a mushroom taco, and I didn't realize I was gonna have to do work. I did not know there was gonna be work involved here. Nothing quite goes with mushroom tacos like some sort of Chinese tofu dish, but I'm going for it. And I got a side of yuca. So I don't remember this ever happening. We're out on the balcony, and now they're not flying by. Off in the distance, there's a bunch of tiny birds. There, you can see some of them. A bunch of tiny birds, and we can hear them chirping, and there must be dozens of them or more, and one of them even flew and kind of got caught up here. And I mean, we're not too far from land. We're right near the Keys, but it's still pretty unusual. It is definitely bedtime. We decided to get breakfast at Emerald's Bistro? Emerald's Bistro, $13.97. And it's technically a specialty restaurant. Everything is priced a la carte, but only a few dollars. So, for example, I got a breakfast croissant. I ordered it without meat. It's actually shockingly good. With sweet potato fries, and it's $6. Got some a few coffees and bananas Foster crate. These beignets are so warm and soft. Well, I think we're just going to eat here the rest of the cruise. Just beignets. Here in front of Emerald's Bistro, $13.97, and next to the Latitudes bar, you've got these screens, and sometimes it just shows the sky and they look kind of like windows. But now there's about to be some sort of show.
The gateway is fully activated.
Ceiling lights up here.
Time travel commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna blow. Let's get out of here. Is today talk like a pirate day?
Polly wants a cracker.
No, that's talk like a parrot. These pirates are not friendly, like at all. Out here?
Any unbelievable fun out of this world ships? Yeah, there's one right behind me.
Starting off day 2, our first full day. It's a sea day here on Carnival Celebration, and we went to Emerald's for breakfast. That was amazing. And now we just caught the show that I probably inserted just before this, and that was a really neat touch. I knew those fake windows were there, and that's neat. I completely forgotten they do shows there. Really nice, just a little impromptu thing. They do give you like a 5-minute warning, so if you're walking by, you know that it's about to happen. I'm not sure if it's on the schedule though. What was not on the schedule was for getting closed-toed shoes, so that Audrey with me can go on Bolt, and we'll show you what that is later. So we're gonna go shopping. Now we're up on deck 18, where like the sports area is. You've got basketball courts and cornhole, things like that. But we are here for a different purpose. We are here for Bolt. Bolt is a roller coaster, and on sister ship Mardi Gras, It was the first roller coaster at sea. So you make an appointment in the app, it's $15, and we're gonna check it out. Or it's down right now. They're working on fixing it. We'll see what happens. Plenty of opportunities throughout the cruise. You can book it, cancel it, all that stuff in the app. They make it pretty simple. Maybe while we're waiting to see if Bolt opens back up, we'll check out this ropes course. I don't think they're gonna let me strap a camera to myself. So you'll just have to trust me that it's fun. Ropes course was pretty fun. There were a couple parts. Some of it, they give you options, right? You can either take a really, really easy route or a more difficult route. And then there are other parts that might be even easy to miss. Like there's a zip line little section where you're over the open water and you swing around. There's a plank of sorts, and you get just this view when you look straight ahead of nothing but the water. Very cool experience. It is complimentary. Make sure you have on shorts, shirt, closed-toed shoes. And they say you need a strap for your glasses. So I had to make something, but I don't know if they enforced that part. So we did that actually twice. And in doing so, I ran late for lunch. So I've been looking forward to Blue Iguana. We'll do it another day. Grabbed a burger real quick. Now I'm gonna check out the Serenity pool deck. If you watched any of my vlogs, you know I always complain checking out towels. Well, you have to do that here on Carnival, but they make it nice and easy. I think the yellow ones are just for the Serenity area. I don't know. So checked out 2 towels. We'll see if it's a sea day and it's lovely. So pool's probably, even the Serenity pool's probably pretty popular, but we'll check it out. It is hopping over here, but we did manage to get a daybed. I think around the corner. Lots of seating. And if you want to sit in the adult only area and watch by the pool, you can do that too. And we're awake. That was home for a nap for a little while. Still lots of folks hanging out over here at the Serenity deck, but it's definitely calmed down. Tonight is formal night, or elegant night, as I believe they call it. So I have to put on pants or something. I don't know. We'll make it work. After a gorgeous sunset and a much needed shower, we've reset and arrived for dinner tonight at Rudy's Sea Grill. Now, I've not dined in this restaurant before, but I have dined on Holland America in Rudy's Celle de Mar, so same executive chef, but different restaurant. So seafood themed, however, there are all sorts of other options, and we're gonna check out what they are. I remember different but similarly creative plates from Rudy's Celle de Mar on, I think that was New Stotendam. I dove right in and kind of missed the amuse-bouche. It's fried shrimp, but this is a Parmesan crusted bread and Parmesan butter. I mean, how can you go wrong? Starting with a tuna appetizer. It's some sort of raw tuna with a melon press. I missed that. And there's like a garlic kimchi, so that's interesting. And greenery. I think I have a salad coming next, actually. All right, so it turns out that this is a piece of watermelon underneath it. I'm not a big watermelon person. I know. Give your hate in the comments below. But the tuna itself is delicious, and the garlic kimchi is great. This little chip thing, I don't remember exactly what that little chip is. We'll link to the menu, but it's nice and spicy, and yeah, it's a nice texture. Main course is here. I got a halibut dish. I don't remember how it's prepared, but I'm excited. With some asparagus and cherry tomatoes, and that is what type of fish is that?
I believe it is a catfish.
I'm not sure what type of fish has hooves, but oh, it's a steak. My error. Dessert time. That is a chocolate something cake in a really cool dish. Looks like something they'd have at Pink Agave on Virgin. And this is fantastic presentation. Key lime pie, and that's not the plate design like earlier. That is actually like fruit and a little sauce. So I'm kind of a key lime pie snob. And I like this a lot because key lime pie, I don't like it when it's too sweet. I don't like it when it's too tart. And sometimes it can be really dense, even if it's delicious. This is really light and fluffy, but well balanced. So I will come back, if only for the key lime pie. A Night of Enchantment was one of the shows that plays here in Celebration Central, I think they call it. One day we'll remember the name of this venue. And we only caught the tail end of it because dinner ran late. But it was very cool, a lot of string instruments and neat costuming, and it looks like there was an aerial act that we missed. But I'm still in awe just of this venue, how it can transform. And the sightlines may not be as universally good as in some traditional theaters, but such a great use of space compared to, we'll say, normal atriums. Because it is Elegant Night, as they call it, a lot of photographers out and about. In fact, more photographers than I recall seeing on a ship in a long time. I'm personally not a big fan. Wrote an article about that a while ago. Nothing against them, but they take up a lot of space. Now we're heading out on deck for some sort of 80s party. People were like, oh, where's your 80s theme? I was like, oh, I was born in the 80s. And that didn't take any room to pack. So that's what we're going with. There is the show going on by the pool. It is hopping, man. Cool lights. After that party upstairs, we definitely needed some air conditioning. I started off with a sports coat on because it's Elegant Night, and I had to take that to the room and shed it. I think I'm going to start a trend of meeting dress codes with the jacket part, but cutting the sleeves off because it's the Caribbean. So afterwards, we wanted that AC and a drink, so we came down here to Latitudes in the Gateway area here. This is next to Emerald's Bistro, and I just think that the screens they do here are so neat. So there's shows of sorts, sometimes little short things. Right now it's just showing like windows on the world, if you will. And it's such a neat concept when you combine that with the Latitudes bar that looks like, that has a flipboard sign, and it's like you're at a train station of sorts. It's a neat area, I love it. This makes me feel like Epcot also, so instant win. It's after midnight, and I'm here at Summertime Landing, which is the area that has the brewery, and there's a pool area out there, a Heroes Bar, and importantly, Pig and Anchor. That is the Guy Fieri barbecue joint on board. And I saw on the schedule that it actually said Midnight Buffet, and I thought, wow, I haven't seen something like that in a long time. So I wanted to come over here and see what exactly that means in this particular case. So, not the ice sculptures and the various stations of the days of yore, but still a variety of things. Not a whole lot of vegetarian options, but they still have just a couple things you can grab. I was just about to talk about what I think about the Midnight Buffet situation, but check this out. So they have Miami Slice, which is the onboard pizza joint, is open until 4 a.m., I believe. quite the line. Now, it seems to be moving quickly, but look at that. It's like they're giving some, I mean, I guess you're kind of giving away pizza. You know what I mean. Now, let's talk about the midnight buffet situation. Between this sailing up to now and when we're on Conquest back in June, something that I noted was that Carnival, in my opinion, has best-in-class complimentary dining options. I think they tend to do a really good job with that. That situation with the buffet was not one of those examples, though. You know, I guess it's nice that they had something, but I think it really is more to just alleviate the folks leaving the queue from the folks leaving the club and going to that pizza line, because the pizza wasn't as good as the pizza over there. You know what? Maybe if you're a meat eater, you'd be more excited by some of the things that they had over there. That might be a factor for me, in fairness, but it's kind of a miss. I think they can do better on that one. Well, it is after 1 a.m. and I think that is going to do it for tonight. And we'll close out this perhaps segment of our vlog from Carnival Celebration. Tomorrow will be in Cozumel, Mexico. I don't know if I'm getting off the ship though, or when I'm getting off the ship, because I do need to work tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I'm getting booing in the background. The live audience, tape in front of a live audience, always rough. So we'll see where that goes. Either way, there'll be lots more going on board Carnival Celebration, lots more to talk about. I feel like after this first full day now, I have a good feel for the ship, and we'll get to really enjoy more elements of the ship as we go on, continuing this 6-night Western Caribbean cruise. If you have questions about Carnival Celebration or anything cruise related, please comment down below. Also, check the links in the description for related content, articles, videos, other things that we talked about in this video that you may find helpful. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you're alerted next time we post a new video. I appreciate each and every one of you and look forward to talking ship with you again real soon.